everyone, today we're reading with Mrs Goss. Today we're going to read one of our favourites, Oi Cat, by the author Kes Grey and the illustrator Jim Field. Let's take a look at the blurb before we begin. According to Frog, cats sit on gnats, dogs sit on logs, armadillos sit on pillows and chicks sit on bricks. But cat doesn't like sitting on gnats, they keep biting his bottom. Will frog help? Can dog help? What else could cat possibly sit on? Let's find out. Oi Cat. Oi, cat, step away from the gnats, said the frog. But I hate gnats, said the cat. Gnats are all nasty and nibbly and they keep biting me on the bottom. Why do you keep sitting on them then, asked the dog. Why don't you sit on the mat instead? Because Frog has changed the rules, said the cat. Remember? Oh, that's right, said the frog. I've changed the rules. Dogs used to sit on frogs, but now they sit on logs. And cats used to sit on mats, but now they sit on gnats. It's a shame you're not a pony, said the dog. If you were a pony, you could sit on some macaroni. Just my luck, sighed the cat. Macaroni won't nibble your bottom, said the dog. Will you stop talking about my bottom, said the cat. My bottom is none of your business. If you were a chick, you could sit on a brick, smiled the frog. And if you were a vole, you could sit on a bowl. And if you were a leech, you could sit on a peach. And if you were a duck, you could sit on that's right, on a truck. Well, I'm not a chick, am I, frowned the cat, or a vole, or a leech, or a duck. You're a cat, said the dog. On a gnat, smiled the frog. And rules are rules. If you were an alpaca, you could sit on a cream cracker. And if you were a mink, you could sit on a sink. If you were an armadillo, you could sit on a pillow, a lovely, soft, comfy pillow. If you were a lark, you could sit on a shark, said the frog. Unbelievable, said the cat. If you were a shrimp, you could sit on a chimp, said the dog. And if you were a bunny, you could sit on some honey. And if you were a pheasant, you could sit on a present. And if you were a troll, you could sit on a doll. Whatever he sits on, it has to rhyme, said the frog. Perhaps you could sit on a bat, said the dog. Instead of a mat or a gnat, you could sit on a cricket bat or a baseball bat or even a softball bat. Bats sit on bats, said the frog. What if you were a kitty instead of a cat, said the dog. If you were a kitty, you could sit on something pretty, like a pretty flamingo, or some sparkly bows, or some lovely colourful streamers. Dingoes sit on flamingos, crows sit on bows, and lemurs sit on streamers, said the frog. How about a mog, said the dog. If you were a mog, you could sit on a clog, or a cog. Hogs sit on clogs, said the frogs, and cogs when there's a shortage of clogs. Wait a moment, smiled the cat. If I was a mog, I could sit on a... Step away from the frog, frowned the frog. Yes, no one can sit on a frog, nodded the dog. It has to be something that rhymes with frog, or mog, or clog. Said the cat. What else rhymes with mog, and frog, and clog, and cog? Let me think. Gog, pog, sog, og, quog, jog, bog, rog, tog, vog, zog. Dog, said the dog. Dog rhymes with frog, mog, clog and cog. So it does, smiled the cat. So it does, clapped the frog. Oh, I wish I hadn't said that, said the dog. Oh. And there we are. There's the cat sitting on the dog. And there's all the different cats looking very irritated with the gnats. Okay, and that was the reading of Oi Cat.